Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So here's Miami's starting group. Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Winslow is out there with Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. Two veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And here's Bledsoe. Middleton looking it over. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Here's Hero. Lets a floater go. That shot off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the Bucks with possession here. No good from Bledsoe. Winslow against Bledsoe. A beautiful reverse layup.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Lopez. That's a 2 from Matthews. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Matthews. Bledsoe against Winslow. Pass to Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And despite the assets that Philadelphia gave up last season to acquire him, Jimmy Butler opted to move on in free agency.
Well, you know, that was the risk the Sixers were willing to take. A lot of teams had cap space, so you knew a player of his caliber would have plenty of options.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler. And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Matthews with the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Matthews leading the charge. Here's Giannis. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Butler attacking, and the layup is good.
Jimmy Butler showing us some nice moves and strong handles, too.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Winslow, the pass to Butler. by Lopez. Right side Matthews. Misses from close range.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Back to Adebayo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Wesley Matthews picks one up. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you know, what a season for the Bucks last year. Best record in the East, best record overall in the league. The team cruised during the regular season to win 60 games.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hey, Clark, those 60 wins for the Bucks, the most since 1980.
You know, start to finish, this team was a force. Had a great approach on both ends of the floor. Fun to watch. No glaring weaknesses in the game plan that works for them. Future's bright there. Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Winslow kicks to Butler. Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 6. Takes the 13-footer. Kept alive. Butler. No good with the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Giannis. Passes it to Adebayo. There's Winslow. Lays it up off the glass. Winslow's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Down low. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Winslow with it. Out left to the wing. Here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. For Miami, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Well, you know, the Bucks can be a real force on defense. We're the top-rated defense last season in the league and number 1 in rebounding and challenging shooters as well.
Now here's Butler. The dish to Dragic. Back to Butler. Pulls it up. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Clark, the length and size of the Bucks, a big part of their defensive success.
Well, I agree. I mean, versatile defenders across the board for the Bucks. They can handle switches and pick and rolls comfortably. makes for a very strong defensive force no matter who's on the floor for this team.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And it's Butler missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And it's Hill penetrating. Miami grabs the miss. Left side Butler from the baseline. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Connaughton missing. Inside, here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the Heat pick up two. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. Butler against Hill. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Lopez.
Hey, and you know, really, Antetokounmpo could look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Here's Dragic, and another basket for Miami.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Heat also with a sub. Nunn's checked in. Milwaukee with the ball. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Lopez.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Dragic. Tries from 10. They get it back. Jones kicks to Leonard. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Raiders against Hill. Six to shoot. And Jones sends it back. Hill against Dragic. Makes it off the glass.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Hill kicks to Korver. Lopez inside. Leonard's there. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Outside Dragic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Bucks making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Now Hill. There's the pass to Lopez. The drive by Hill. Great D that time from Leonard.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the Bucks with possession here after the Heat pick up two. Stolen by Waiters. And Waiters with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Heat leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Launches a 3. The shot comes out. The Bucks go the other way with it. Brown outside. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Waiters. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Ilyasova. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Miami now. They're on a 14-6 run. Jones, no one around him. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Korver kicks to Hill. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Lopez passes to Korver. Here's Hill. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Brown. Another shot, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket by Olynyk.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Here's Lopez, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
Exactly. Making certain the right call was made. They've done a great job of speeding the process and giving the officials the information they need to arrive at the right call.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
Feelings are different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Inside, it's the Lopez twins, Robin and Brooke. Kyle Korver is out there with Hill, and it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Pass to Hill. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hill's got 5 points so far. A lot of young players in this NBA becoming top 10 players as they mature. Who are some of the guys you spot that are really going to make a mark?
Well, they've already made a mark, and you anticipate it'll continue to be that way. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell. I like Jaylen Brown in Boston, as well as Jason Tatum there. And clearly, Zion Williamson has a chance to be really special.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. We all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Brown. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kyle Korver. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. He doesn't get the second one. And Clark, many fans thought Brook Lopez might have lost it after his stint with Los Angeles.
Oh, the power on that
Prudent.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Hero. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game.
And Giannis is a beast, a Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Winslow against Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Pass to Hero. Here's Nunn. The pass to Winslow. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
The Heat making a switch here. Butler's checked in. Bucks trail by 5. They double team Bledsoe, and Lopez has it in the corner. They get a hand on it. Winslow against Bledsoe. Rebound by the Heat. Winslow's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Pass to Winslow. Bledsoe comes over to help. Out to the right wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. The 15-footer, good.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Winslow against Middleton. To the middle. Here's Butler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Butler's got 8 points.
He's a capable and determined scorer in the painted area. Butler doesn't waste too many of these chances.
Lopez inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Bledsoe. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Clark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Milwaukee on D. 7-point differential. Offensive rebound.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skill.
For Miami, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
So he gets them both. And here's Bledsoe. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 16 points for Giannis.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Stolen by Bledsoe. And it's the Bucks on the break. No good from Connaughton.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Bledsoe comes over to help. Winslow, the pass to Hero. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Hero. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Adebayo passes to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Heat lead by 8.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Middleton from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got a piece of it. He kicks to Winslow. Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing. I mean, penetrating, probing, finding his way, looking to get close to the bucket. That's when he's at his best.
And the Heat call time here. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a new group in for the Heat. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Jones comes in for Kelly Olynyk. Dion Waiters checked in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Justice Winslow. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. A steal. Here's Connaughton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Offensive rebound, but he gets it back. Poke loose. And here we go. It's Butler. It's Giannis with the drive.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Well, they're passing to Dragic. Kicks it to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. Great D that time for Middleton. Here's Connaughton. The feed now to Ilyasova. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Dragic the pass to Butler. Well, there's on Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
For Miami, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good Butler.
And, you know, Butler has elevated himself to one of the game's all-star players, an all-around player who thrives on competition.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Brown comes in for Chris Middleton. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And so Butler nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Hill kicks to Ilyasova. Korver up top. He's guarded by Waiters. Jones against Hill. Yepick goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Lopez.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That evens the score.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Heat have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Waiters outside. Butler in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got 15.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Hill. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Free throw drops for Hill.
And Hill is really kind of a nice, subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the second quarter. All alone. Drained for 2 points. Hill's got 7 now in this quarter. And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. And he's ideal to come off the bench because he packs a lot of production into short playing stints.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Wesley Matthews checked in for Sterling Brown. Dragic comes with the double team, and here's Ilyasova outside. The shot, no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Waiters with the ball. Outside Leonard. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Dragic. Passes it to Silva. It's rebounded by Ilyasova.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Now here's Dragic. Trying to get something going.
I think Hill is really an outstanding two-way player. Not only does he hustle at the offensive end, but he also puts forth tremendous effort on defense.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Chris, how did the team's offensive approach improve in that first half?
We didn't have any type of tempo going. We were real stagnant, staying around a lot. Once we got moving, pushing the ball more, we got what we wanted.
Hey, Chris, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 22 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, sometimes it's a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Justice Winslow out there with Hero. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 4. Ball's knocked loose. Matthews with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
The Heat trail by 5. Now Winslow. The pass to Hero. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
For Miami, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. That's good from Hero. The Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Winslow. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Matthews. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Antetokounmpo passes to Matthews. Offline with his 3. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Here's Hero. 6 points for him. Pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Heat. Bucks leading by 4. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Winslow. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 6 points for Eric Bledsoe.
You know, really hard to corral Bledsoe when he's playing with that unbridled energy. He's understated, but always aggressive.
Hero, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Bledsoe for 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Matthews. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily. You know, in just his first season with Milwaukee, a huge success for Coach Budenholzer. I mean, came in and led the team to the top seed in the East, gave the franchise a huge boost, and I think they found their leader for the next several years.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Bledsoe against Winslow. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Hero.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Winslow, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Well, Clark, what a year it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Last season, he took everything to the next level from the get-go. He became a top player in the NBA.
And you know what, guys? Early on, you could see it and you could feel it. It was going to be a special year for Giannis because his progression and development, his hunger, his commitment, his work ethic, all of that helped him become the MVP of the league against a pretty competitive field of MVP candidates.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And though he's still young, Giannis Antetokounmpo is already elite. I mean, his athleticism and length, really hard to contain.
And the Heat call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Heat trail by 7. And here's Winslow. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Hero. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists in the game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Giannis outside. Here's the floater. He lays it in. Giannis has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo. You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. This guy is the full and total package.
And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy, it's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
And the first one drops.
You know, one of the things I'd like to see Bledsoe improve on is his passing. Other than that, I think his overall game is pretty solid.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Olynyk. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, and Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Milwaukee leading by 6. Passes it to Connaughton. Lopez outside. And the three ball is good. Lopez has got 5 now.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
To the paint. Here's Hero. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Matthews. The pass to Connaughton. Lopez outside. Pass to Matthews. Back to Lopez. Just 2 to shoot. Connaughton. And the shot is long. The Heat trail by 7. To the inside. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Winslow, the pass to Adebayo. Winslow against Lopez. He lobs it up and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Korver in for Wesley Matthews. And Miami with a change here too. Dragic is checked in. Bucks leading by 5. Outside Hill. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hill, no good. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Winslow. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. To the wing right side. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Dragic looking it over. Over Hill. And again, it's the Heat missing. Bucks leading by 5. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
None. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Nunn. Guarded by Korver. And he knocks down the first one. Dion Waiters checked in for Winslow. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Miami's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. For the tie, Dragic dishes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. A floater, and it's sent back by Lopez. And here's Korver from the arc, but they recover it. Here's Connaughton. No good, unable to end this run.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Nunn passes to Leonard. Unloads, and it's all evened up. Hill with it. He's got 11. Out to the wing. Here's Lopez, knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Nunn passes to Waiters. For the lead. Rebound, Milwaukee. Hill deciding where to go with it. And that one drops. Hill's got 13.
And what about the smooth moves on the dribble by Hill? He's quite clever and skilled with the ball.
Waiters against Korver. Now here's Waiters. Defense is right there. Korver with the defensive effort. Dragic against Hill. Sweet little floater. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Nunn. 6 points for him. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Korver kicks to Hill. 1:36 left in the third. Olynyk with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Waiters. And yes, it's good.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by Waiters. Connaughton passes to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Clock is at 3, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And Miami also making a switch. Robinson's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. .105 left in the third. Bangs home the trifecta. Korver's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And there's no defense for Korver sometimes. He's incredible at varying shots, even with a hand in his face.
Raiders against Korver. Pulls up. And that one hits back iron.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Ilyasova kicks to Korver. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, love how fast Korver shoots the ball. Doesn't even think about it. Just terrific instincts.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Waiters finds Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here is Bledsoe. He's got 8. Offensive rebound. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. George Hill out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Because of his strength and his athleticism, he kind of burrows his way inside and gets contact because he's looking for it. No fear from Bledsoe there.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Matthews, he's checked in for George Hill. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. The Heat trail by 10. Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Butler. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Bledsoe against Dragic.
Sometimes I don't think Bledsoe, actually all the time, Bledsoe doesn't get enough credit for his defense. He does a nice job keeping his man in front.
Latre. No good. Shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Passes to Dragic. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Taken away. Outside Dragic. Now here's Butler. Adebayo down low. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the first one at the line is good. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Good on both. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Count the basket. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Winslow, the pass to Butler. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Olynyk can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Bucks leading by 15. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Matthews scanning the floor. Lopez kicks to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Butler against Lopez. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Free throw good. Adebayo. And so he makes both from the line. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Winslow against Bledsoe. Keeps it alive. The Heat trail by 15. Now Winslow. Lays it up and banks it in.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Giannis with it. He's against Olynyk. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And I tell you, it's ridiculous how much space Antetokounmpo covers in just 2 strides. I mean, the way he handles himself going to the basket, man, it is one sight to see.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Heat moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. Bledsoe comes over to help. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Winslow. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Bledsoe. They get the rebound, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
He is actually 2 hands full inside, and Lopez more than happy to take the trip to the line.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Winslow with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Winslow. And the rejection by Giannis.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
That's good from Winslow. And so he hits both. Milwaukee leading by 14. Giannis is double. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Heat now. The Heat trail by 14. And here's Winslow. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Bledsoe against Winslow. And Bledsoe, here we go. And Winslow pulls it down. Winslow's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Over to the left wing. Middleton against Butler. Adebayo with the ball. 5 on the clock. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Olynyk can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Matthews. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Boy, the muscle and strength of Matthews, really impressive, Kevin. Great at scoring even while getting bodied up by the defense.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Free throw good. Adebayo. No good on the second free throw. Bucks leading by 15. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Pass to Winslow. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 16th rebound on the night. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Heat trail by 18. Here's Winslow. Butler on the wing. 5 to shoot. The rebound rebound by Middleton.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Matthews. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Matthews has got 4 this quarter.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Middleton outside. That's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 40 points.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Hero passes to Winslow. Kicks it to Butler. Let's go. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Adebayo passes to Winslow. Bledsoe comes over to help, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Milwaukee with the ball. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They have a 19-point lead. Knocks it loose. Butler against Bledsoe. Butler passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you don't want to leave guys unattended, not around a guy like Butler, who's pretty good at finding the open guy.
Matthews against Winslow. Can't connect from short range. Bucks leading by 17. Bledsoe outside. Now Winslow. Butler in the corner. Fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
You know, as a wing in this day and age, you've got to be able to spray home some from the three-point line. And Butler has developed into a reliable threat from out there.
Bledsoe taking his time here. And they double up Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Miami the other way now. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. They double him with Matthews. Heat moving the ball around. And here is Olynyk, wide open. And it's Miami with another.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Milwaukee.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And they double up Butler. Pass to Hero. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bledsoe with it. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Congrats, Brooke, on the win. You guys were down, but you were able to overcome it. What does that say about your team?
You know, I think it shows our poise, you know. We responded, you know. I think we were really at our highest urgency level, and we came together as a team, and this time we held our lead in that.
Well, maybe you'll continue to develop that killer instinct during the rest of the season. Thanks, Brooke. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.